Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts.
Yay, we're in Arrow Town.
Arrow Town. There are lots of arrows here. Lots of directions.
Yes.
But Traverse Town is a pretty nice place. We're going to be coming back here a lot, actually. This is like our central hub. This is our capital city.
It's the hub world.
If we had a Hearthstone, we would hearth here.
It's also where the game actually begins.
Yeah.
Because Destiny Island, I'm going to be honest, not that interesting. Mostly just a tutorial level.
Yeah, I mean, you get to, like, fight Tidus and Waka, and you get to beat up some of your least favorite Final Fantasy characters, but still, yeah.
Oh, and we got Sid here.
One of the more interesting Final Fantasy characters in any one of his incarnations.
Yeah, by far. At least the characters that they chose to put in this game.
Yeah, really. That's kind of true. I really wish they hadn't limited themselves to non-Final Fantasy IX 3D characters.
Yeah, that's the thing. Where's all the Final Fantasy IX love? Like they got 7, 8, 10, no 9, and 9 was probably one of the best Final Fantasies, honestly.
Was that more of a retrospective thing, or did they actually like Final Fantasy from the very beginning? Was it like a hit from the very beginning? Well, you know, Final Fantasy games are usually a hit from the very beginning, but then people either A, love them more, or B, hate them more afterward.
Yeah. 9, I think, is just one that nobody really remembers. Maybe it wasn't very played.
Well, I know that I actually haven't gotten to it, but then again, I haven't gotten to many Final Fantasy games in general, so...
So, what did the postcards
put that on my short list.
I don't remember ever doing anything with the postcards.
The postcards actually will give you various items when you mail them in, and there are 10 to get, like it said. So once we get all of those fun items,
are they difficult to get?
It's not so much that they're difficult to get; it's just that some of them require that you have certain skills not yet obtained. And oh yeah, by the way, even though we have a gigantic
As
key,
to say, if only we had a key to open that safe.
A gigantic one, even.
Who builds a safe with a key lock?
Well, what I want to know is why somebody has a safe with a gigantic.
Hey, didn't we just see that guy like 10
Yeah,
seconds ago?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Man, he's fast.
He is very fast, and this dude's faster. And now he's gone. Instant transmission. Gotta love it.
Whoa, how did you get? Oh, I thought you were down a level. For a second.
No. Now we're up here, and now we have shadows. We get to fight him with our awesome 3-hit combo.
Hopefully, we'll kill them slightly faster than with that hunk of wood that we had before.
Well, the hunk of wood wasn't able to do anything.
Oh, that's right.
But we are actually going to get a more expedient way of dealing with most enemies.
Oh, do we have
this world?
Do we have any spells yet? Still?
No, that's actually what we are going to be getting.
Good.
Makes me extremely happy, and then extremely sad.
As I say, you're a pretty shitty spellcaster if you are this far into the game and you still can't cast anything.
Well, apparently we are. Oh yeah, by the way, this is one of those postcards that's technically supposed to, Jumping Champion, by the way. That's technically supposed to be one you should get later, but you can kind of cheese it.
Sequence breaking.
Yep. Not like, you know, an incredibly important sequence break, but yes.
So when do we get the power bombs?
The power bombs? Actually, we're going to be getting them like midway through this level because you can wall hack.
All right, great.
Yeah. Nah, but as you can see, we got Donald and Goofy who are following after us because they're looking for Leon, whoever the heck that is, and the Keyblade. So they're looking for like the same things
that you are that you have.
Wait, what did I just say? Yeah, well, we are one of the things that they're looking for, but they think that they're only looking for this Leon character.
It is me, or is this town very empty?
It is very empty, yes. I think it's just because the first district where we appeared is the only one that is not swarming with Heartless.
So do the other people in this town know that they're Heartless and they're just hiding inside, or?
I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, the Gizmo shop. Oh, this place is great.
It looks interesting.
I spent a little while here kind of just defeating shadows. Actually, my PlayStation 2 controller is rather new because I got a new one a few years ago because mine was broken. And, you know, so this one was still rather unplayed. And by the end of doing this whole thing that we're seeing here, my X button was kind of broken. They don't respawn infinitely, but more and more of them do keep on respawning, and eventually, yeah.
So
eventually your X button will break.
You can actually kill all of them?
Yes.
Oh.
It is possible. It's not an infinite spawn room. It's just a lot over time.
Oh, just keep missing us. Come on.
I know, right?
Faster.
Dang. Yeah. Well, right now we're going to be introduced to one of the side missions.
Yes.
The 99 puppies of the 101 Dalmatians.
I did not like this part of the game very much.
What, the finding the Dalmatians?
Yeah, well, there is...
Oh, if you go hunting them, yeah.
I later in the game, like much later in the game. I never finished this game, but I made it pretty far. I was trying to finish off finding all 101 Dalmatians, and apparently there was one I missed that you can never get again if you miss it.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Do you remember where it was, just so I don't miss it myself?
It is in Halloween Town.
Halloween Town? Really? Oh, you're right, there is one, isn't there?
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's kind of a douchebag move. I thought...
I still do not to this day know what you get from doing that. I'm sure I looked it up at one point, but I certainly never got it.
I'll mention it once it kind of makes a bit more sense, but it's actually a very nice prize. It's probably one of the better prizes in the game.
It's going to end up being a Keyblade that we can't use because it's not canon, isn't it?
Nope. Actually, it is going to be something that we'll be interested to use. But unfortunately, right now, I'm having a problem. I want to open up that chest because I guess the reason why I never really had a problem missing that one box of Dalmatians is because I have a policy: open all chests, I really wanted to open that one.
Why were you just staring at it?
Because I was in combat. You cannot open chests when you're in combat, and so I had to find the opponents. And it turns out that like a whole bunch of them were just grouping up underneath me.
Oh boy, more potions.
So I had to jump
more
down.
Potions we won't use.
Actually, we will be using these potions.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually I actually get hurt quite a bit. And until we get a certain awesome spell, we are going to be relying on potions because of the fact that it's expert. Part of what really helps you like just take less damage is your Keyblade, because the faster you can kill things, the less likely you are to get swarmed. And as much defense as you might have, that's not really going to matter when you when you're just being attacked constantly. So yeah, using healing items is going to be a pretty big thing.
Well, hopefully we'll get that spell soon. So.
Sure. Yeah. I hope we get it soon too.
So
real soon.
Take it we won't for quite a long time.
I can't remember when we get it, but I do not recall it being immediately.
Lots of Heartless here. I don't remember this many Heartless.
In Traverse Town?
Yeah, in Traverse Town.
Yeah. Well, it's mainly because... Well, I think it's mainly just because it's shadows. And shadows kind of... Yeah, they swarm everywhere. And, so you end up seeing a lot of them as opposed to, a smaller number of stronger
all these buildings
enemies.
have, like, pink glass windows?
Because Traverse Town is a strange place for lots of people.
This is kind of the very loose building codes here.
No, they do not have the strictest of yeah, they're well, then again, I guess maybe once they realized they were going to be having Heartless around, they just kind of said,
everything in this game is built by the same engineers. I mean, you saw Mickey's Castle.
That's true.
The finest of craftsmanship. So
only the finest craftsmanship for the king. All the curvy stuff you can possibly imagine.
Just running around these shadows. Are we doing a pacifist run now?
No. I don't have any focused movement. I can't ignore things that easily.
Well, the Heartless are people too. I mean, you can't just kill them.
Yeah. But actually, it's more I realized that I had seen... Okay, the way that it goes is this. As soon as you see Donald and Goofy and all of the stuff how they kind of react, to looking around and not finding anybody, that's your cue to actually go back to the first district. And you don't really understand this. There's no indicator that that's exactly what you're supposed to do, except that you've gone everywhere else, so you might as well come back here. And when you come back here, check it out. More Heartless.
Wow.
Yeah, for no reason, apparently. They're just kind of appearing in the first district. That's the only time of the game, by the way, they actually appear in the first district. Alright, and we have not found our friends, so Sid is worried for us. As well he should be.
Ooh, use that fireplace. Light the fire.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that yet.
Oh.
And when I was given the opportunity to do so, I completely forgot that I was able to.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
So we'll have to do that.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on.
Oh yeah, and by the way, somebody like some
long as
silly
you
person
keep
commented on YouTube about not leaving some of the cutscenes,
But why?
you
Why
know,
would it choose a kid like you?
uncommented,
What's that
and
supposed to mean?
like tiny ones like this are
Never
I'm
mind.
not exactly concerned about.
Let's
But I
see.
mean, we're missing the best character here.
The
There's
best
no way
character
you're
in
this.
any game.
Leon, why?
All right. Then
Leon?
have it your way.
What are you talking
This
about? It's
guy.
Squall.
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 They're all the same.
Yeah, I know. So, the fight with Squall is one of those that you are allowed to lose. Normally I would win it because the thing that gives you
Oh,
a
wow.
rather large advantage,
he hits
the
pretty
ability
hard.
to...
He hits pretty hard.
Yeah, he does. It would be a lot easier if I was actually able to block, like I would usually be able to, because I go, you know, defense and specialty, specialty and defense. But this time, no, I do not have that, so I'm not able to do cool things like block his attacks or
So we're not
deflect
going to get
his,
like a cool
his
little
fireballs
montage
back
of you
at
fighting
him.
him like 50 or 60 times at 1,000% speed.
No, because you lose to him once, you lose to him
Hey, you
forever.
found it.
Oh, well, just
Well,
restart
in
the
this.
game.
No, screw that. Oh, by the way, this is a cutscene, so
Still,
if you want to skip it or listen to it
looks like
silently,
things are worse than we thought.
whatever.
A lot worse.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me. Did the king send you?
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie.
Kyrie? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie.
Hmm?
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Oh,
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay. You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle in this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered!
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! First we need that key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
On Destiny
we're back.
Island.
We've been talking about necklaces and stuff if you like to listen to silent cutscenes with uninteresting Final Fantasy characters.
No, you can't go through the store.
No,
I have
we're
to
not
lean on
allowed.
it.
Of course, if we go through that door, then we'll meet allies. And we're not allowed to meet allies, just like we're not allowed to talk about other worlds.
Get that chest.
I'm trying. Anybody who's watched the Master Quest LP knows how masterful I am when it comes to jumping.
So with the
Which is to
chest
say
had a
I am
giant
not
key. So
masterful
was that
at
chest just not locked? Like even though it had a giant keyhole on it, and you have a giant key.
No, the chest was totally locked, but we had to tap on it with our giant key.
Oh, is it like how the Fawn's just like elbows the jukebox? It turns on. You just tap doors or whatever with your keyblade, and they open.
Yuffie!
Yeah. That's how it works. This is like Kingdom Hearts logic.
Did you just kick him out a window?
Leon did. He kicked him out a window and then he jumped out the window.
I thought it was Squall.
What?
Wasn't it Squall?
No, it's Leon.
They're all the same person.
I know, but I mean, my instincts as a person who knows at least something about Final Fantasy VIII and the person who's actually played Kingdom Hearts and not that game are conflicting. And I am not gonna fight these guys. As fun as it is to fight soldiers,
Oh
and
wow,
it's
yeah,
not
that.
early in the game.
So they're just stronger versions of the shadows.
Well, actually, they have different things that they do. They don't sink into the floor like the shadows do. They're a little bit more eccentric in their movements. And also potion. And also they do a little spinny attack, which you can get tech points off of. But I'd much rather avoid
We got enough
because
we
I
got
don't
enough
have block,
of those,
so I can't
Waka
get
Blitz
tech points
balls.
really easily. What?
We got enough tech points from the Waka Blitz balls.
We did. Those Waka Blitz balls were extremely helpful.
Oh,
by the way.
Oh, finally!
This is one of my favorite lines in the game coming up, by the way.
Wars, are these the Heartless guys?
Here it comes, here it comes. Here.
Okay.
I just love how gung-ho he is and angry looking, and then all of a sudden... I don't know, it tickles my funny bone.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
And... yeah, I'm not really sure if I would look at the Keyblade and automatically think key. I think I would look at it...
Well, I mean, how many people...
and think...
Well, I was going to say how many people would be carrying around a giant-ass key, but then again, look at all the characters in this universe, so...
Yeah,
wouldn't
and
surprise
eventually
me.
all the ones who actually do carry around Keyblades. Keyblades become a thing, especially in the second game.
Oh, is it like the new fashion
You're not
trend?
cool
People
unless you have a
carry around
Keyblade.
giant keyblades.
Yeah,
They sell giant inflatable keyblades at, like, county fairs.
and Hot Topic.
Also Hot Topic.
Yes. Actually, I can't really remember. Was there a lot of... Did you ever go to Hot Topic? At all?
Once, I think.
Did they actually have Kingdom Hearts stuff? Because I remember Hot Topic for bad clothes and Invader Zim merch. That's about it.
Yeah, that's basically what I remember of it. Alright, first boss fight.
Yep, this is the first real boss fight. And actually, it's the most interesting one that we're going to be getting for a little while. It really encapsulates the whole thing of Kingdom Hearts, where it's like, how about this? Instead of excellent quality enemies, let's just throw a bunch of enemies at you. Because this is a bunch of enemies in one package.
At least looks interesting.
Yeah. Well, its name is the Guard Armor. And what it does is it will actually like be a whole thing, and then as you're seeing right now, it breaks apart and you have to destroy each individual part in order to actually kill it. Like, you could destroy the head, or the body section anyway, that whole thing, and you won't actually defeat this opponent. You have to defeat everything that makes it up.
Ah. So this is basically me, Miran.
Yeah, sure.
Jokes
Totally get that. Totally get that. Well, it's kind of an annoying boss fight, especially since, like I said, 3-hit combo, man. And unfortunately, I think I actually do have Scan at this point. Scan is an ability which allows you to see how much health an enemy has left. I'm not entirely sure if I have it at this point, but
is that
it would have been
all
really
Scan
nice.
Does, or does it like tell you their weaknesses? Or?
No, Scan only Scan will only tell you. It will only tell you what their current health level is. Yeah. It's not like an on-use ability, though, at the very least. It's just kind of something like, you go over and you click and you target something, and it tells you, oh, they have X amount of health left in a little bar.
As I say, this boss is a lot tougher than I remember it being, but then I just remember playing on Expert or whatever it is.
I'm playing on Expert, and also I got my, regular, well, the regular Keyblade anybody would have right now, but also I didn't just not specialize in physical attacks.
Yeah.
I gave it up. So
that and
we are
you're not
currently
nearly as good
not
at
in
video
our
games as I am.
What?
You're not nearly as good at video games as I am.
Yeah, it's true.
Or as sexy, but
well, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we only got the body left. And it spins around. Which is easy to stop if you're attacking it and you hit it just at the right time. Oh, or if you just let yourself get hit by it early. Okay, now we learn Scan. Alright. Oh, by the way, cutscene time.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the kid.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh.
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Whoa.
This boat runs on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the ice, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
Well, that makes sense. Alright, so we gotta be prepared for the journey ahead. Now, if we had actually beat Leon, we would have gotten a bonus of an elixir here, which restores all of our health and magic, but we didn't.
Are those like rare or something?
At this point in the game, yes. Like, eventually we'll be able to just kind of create them ourselves. They're a little bit more difficult to get, but, you know, it's still not exactly horribly difficult.
So you can't buy them, is what you're saying?
Not yet. No. Wait, actually, I'm not entirely sure if you're ever able to buy them, now that you bring it up. Oh, we finally learned fire, by the way.
Finally, thank God.
Yes!
Now we might actually be able to kill something.
I really hope. Oh, and we learned dodge roll, too, which is not as good as block, but it's going to help a lot.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yes, Jimmy Cricket!
Look, the dead cricket, yes. He was also a dream.
Oh, now we actually got a party.
Yep. And we're actually going to assign fire to every single button because we don't have any other spells right now, so...
Well, that's how you play.
By the way...
Yes. Just mash your entire controller.
Pretty much. I'll break the entire thing instead of just part of it. Oh, and by the way, another little thing that we're able to do.
Oh yeah, the marks.
Yep, Trinity marks.
Oh boy, there's one particular color of Trinity mark that I can't wait for.
What, the yellow one?
I don't remember which color it is, but well, the animation for it sure is special.
Yes, it's the yellow one. I know what you're talking about.
Now we're over here.
It is definitely the yellow one. Yeah, but the blue mark, well, that's what it does. It, like, makes things appear, or it makes you appear elsewhere. It kind of just, like, it's a switch. It's a trigger. It's a thing. That's all.
1 of 10 postcards. So are the items you get for the postcards any good?
Actually, yeah, some of them are very good.
All right.
But,
well, at least it's
we're actually kind of out of
collecting.
time for today. Yeah. So what did you learn today, Cerberus?
I learned that for some reason a lot of people like to put keyholes on things that they don't lock.
All right. Well, I learned today that potions are useful.
Yeah, they are. You should use them more often.
Yeah. Oh, and also everything's batshit.
Yeah, that too.
That's what I learned today.
I'll just stare out at this street, these green lanterns, and those orange ones over there, I guess.
Green and orange lanterns. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, that's all for today, so we'll see you all next week when we go to another world again. Woo! Woo! All right, see you then.
Bye. Just let it's just still going. It's okay. We'll cut this out. It's gone in post. This won't even be here. Why are you still watching this? Leave.